That's how long we had between her diagnosis and when she died. My beautiful, young, loving, amazing wife. We would have celebrated 19 years of marriage this year. We would have shared adventures and holidays. Instead, on February 6, she was diagnosed with stage 4 colon cancer. Valentine's Day was spent in a hospital room, trying to get her vitals stabilized. 25 days after her diagnosis, she turned 45. Her birthday spent in a bed because she couldn't walk anymore. After her first round of chemo, she became neutropenic and septic and spent another 10 days in the hospital. Her protein and albumin levels so low that IV fluids just leaked into her skin, and she gained 33 pounds of fluid weight. She fought and fought, agonizing through every OT exercise. She told me her greatest fears, that every day would be worse than the previous ones until she was simply gone. I told her the chemo was meant to shrink some of the disease, to give us some more good days. I hate so much that she was right. After her second dose of chemo, her sodium and potassium levels became critically low, and she spent another 7 days in the hospital. More IV fluids that just added to her edema. They drained 6 liters of fluid out of her abdomen, and it didn't shrink at all. Meanwhile, her spine started protruding, her eyes became sunken, and her lips started drawing back because she was losing weight everywhere else. What little she did eat couldn't be absorbed. She became delirious and started hallucinating. On April 21st, they told us there was nothing more that could be done. I could see the veil slip down over her eyes. We cried and cried about how to tell our 2 children, just 15 and 17 years old. On April 25th, she couldn't be home with us anymore. All of her meds stopped working, and they had to take her to hospice for IV meds instead. They hustled me out of the room after we got there. Her final lucid words to me were, "Why did you let them hurt me? That was the worst experience of my life." When they let me back into the room, after getting her in the bed, she had already gotten the morphine, Haldol, and Ativan. She slept. We never got to speak together again. On April 26th, I brought the kids to her today goodbye. I dropped them off at home, and by the time I got back to hospice, she was gone. I wasn't even there with her. 79 days, each one worse than the one before it. And even at the end, I failed her. I miss her so effing much. I know I have to go on and take care of my kids. They need me. I just hope at some point I can go from have to live to want to live.